Hi everyone, today we're going to show you how to synchronize the calendar in our YITH Booking and Appointment for WooCommerce plugin with Google Calendar. Thanks to this integration, you can now see all the bookings placed on your site on your Google Calendar. Before we get into it, please remember to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that bell down below so that you know every time we have a new video for you. Now, let's get to it. Okay, so now that you're using our Booking and Appointment for WooCommerce plugin to handle bookable products and services, you can synchronize the plugin's calendar with your own Google Calendar. This is a one-way synchronization from the plugin's calendar to Google Calendar, so keep in mind this feature won't work to prevent overbooking as it is not a two-way synchronization. To synchronize your calendar with Google Calendar, the first thing you have to do is go over to YITH Booking and Appointment, Add-ons, Modules. And you're going to enable this module right here, Google Calendar. Once this is enabled, in Settings, Calendars, you're going to find a new Google Calendar section right here. Here you're going to need to enter your client ID and your client secret. And then you're going to be able to synchronize the plugin's calendar by copying and pasting this URI into the Google Developers Console. Let's go step by step. First, we need to create a project in the Google Developers Console. I'm going to click here and I'm going to be redirected to the Google Developers Console. I'm already logged in. You have to create a project here. So I'm going to create a new one. New project. And I'm just going to name it Booking. You can enter here the location if you want to, the organization, and then just click on Create. So once the project is created, I'm going to select it here, Booking. There we go. And I'm going to go over to Library. And I'm going to search right here for the Google Calendar API. I'm going to click on it. And then I'm going to enable it. Great, this way our plugin can use Google Calendar API. Now what we're going to do is go to Credentials, and we're going to click on Create Credentials, OAuth Client ID. You'll see this message letting you know you need to configure the consent screen first in order to create the OAuth Client ID. Let's click on Configure Consent Screen. Here you need to select the user type. I'm going to select External and click on Create. We're going to get this new screen to complete the app's information. I'm going to enter the name, an email for user support, and for developer contact information. We're going to click on Save and Continue. Save and Continue again. And here I need to add test users. I'm going to add my email address again. Save and Continue. You're going to see this summary and then just go back to the dashboard. Again, back to Credentials, Create Credentials, OAuth Client ID. So here we're going to select the application type. In this case, it's going to be Web Application. Then we're going to name this, and I'm going to name it Booking. And I'm going to add the authorized redirect URI, okay? We can find this information back in the dashboard. So I'm going to go back and it's this link right here, okay? I'm just going to copy it back to the Google Developers Console, add, let's paste it and create. So now that the client has been created, I have the client ID here and the client secret. So I'm going to copy this back to the dashboard, paste it, back to the console, copy the client secret, back to the dashboard, and paste it there. I'm going to save options. And now I'm here in the access option. I'm going to click here to access. And now I'm going to sign in with Google, okay? Just select the account and follow the regular options to sign in with your Google account. Continue. You're going to check this option to see, edit, share, and delete all the calendars you can access using Google Calendar, and then continue. There we go. Now I'm synchronized with Google Calendar. You're going to be able to see all of the calendars you have on your Google account here. The one that I'm looking for is Booking Calendar. I created this one myself on my Google Calendar. I'm going to save options. Okay, now this is something very important. In order for this synchronization to work correctly, you need to have both the site and your Google Calendar configured with the same time zone. If you don't, you'll get a message like this. As we said, we can select a different calendar here. You can log out here. You have options to debug in case it's necessary. You can select if you want to synchronize the calendar on booking creation, on booking update, on booking status update, or on booking deletion. I have all of these checked. You can choose to add a note to the booking when it's synchronized on Google Calendar. You can choose how you want the event name to be visible. You have all these options here. And of course, you have actions right here to synchronize all bookings that are not synchronized, and also for synchronization on all bookings. I'm going to synchronize all bookings that are not synchronized. There. And if I go to dashboard, all bookings, I'll see the synchronized bookings like this. We can see when it was synchronized to Google Calendar. And if I go over to my Google Calendar, I can see the booking with the event name. And if I click on it, I can see the name, the start and end dates here, and here, the status. And there's also a link right here that will redirect me to this specific booking details page on my site's dashboard. Okay, so that's how you can synchronize our plugin calendar with Google Calendar. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please give this video a big thumbs up, and we'll meet again for our next video.